Yeah, but even one of my friends was rang me. She's like, I want to get a pair of Nikes. I want to get a new pair of trainers. Send me some. I'm like, yeah, cool. So I started sending her bare trainers. She's like, what? Is this how much they cost? 170, 200. I'm like, yeah. She's going, nah, I'm all right, thanks. I said,
because Simi shoes and
that's what I'm saying, because some women, they're getting shoes for 10 quid. Yeah. Brother, your shoes are 11 quid, 15 quid, whatever.
Ankles buckling, you know?
Stop it.
Achilles gone. But I'm saying, like, there's ways around it. Like, even like Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, like, there's obviously guys can go on it as well, but a girl can get like a whole dress for like PLT, so.
Nah, Boohoo.
Boohoo, whatever. Girls can get like a whole dress for like
£7. Tell me I'm lying.
I have, yeah, it's
possible.
Man looked at me like I'm bugging.
Like, I can't get an outfit for £7.
No, fair.
If I get outfit for £7,
You can, but
if I get outfit for
the rush that you'll get.
the moment I leave my house, the wind blows, I'm naked. The outfit is gone. Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, I'm blessed.
Oh, yeah, we just cut it out.
That's all right. So going back to, because basically what I was going to say, I think Keith said 1 second. What I was going to say is, Marv was talking about going on dates and you were like, what, women spend a lot on getting ready.
Yeah.
Why is that our concern? So I'm just asking, just throwing it out there.
It's not your concern. I just think that I believe fundamentally in it being balanced. Like, our first date, Byron paid, second date I paid. Like, I don't have an issue with that. But I think that you as men want women to look a certain way for the date, and you are acting like it doesn't cost money to look that way.
But what about me?
No, but I'm saying, no, because they're saying, you know, they'll be like, oh, you didn't even contribute anything. I'm saying there is still
You're right,
something.
we need to have a conversation with the woman. I need to see how much it costs you to get nice. You know what I mean? Like, you need how much?
My mum called me the other day and said she wants to get her nails and hand and feet done. I said, how much is it? She said, £100.
Yeah.
I said, Mum, what are you getting done?
Yeah,
This is my point. I think you don't understand the cost
Just that.
of maintenance for women.
Men don't have to do that.
It's significant.
You don't have nail clippers,
No,
bro.
but my thing is this. Let me get this straight. So I'm seeing you one day of the week, which is
And
Saturday.
I've got to pay for the whole 4 weeks.
I've got to pay for the whole the month. Allow me. Because your hair is done. After you leave here, your hair is still
Someone
done.
else's benefit.
Before this, your hair is still done.
I think that's...
I'm not suggesting
Yeah,
you
no,
should. I'm
do
just
you
saying
know-
that there is a cost.
And nails don't last 1 month.
All I'm saying,
I'm just at least a week. At least a week. You know what I mean?
do you know how much the rental I came in here cost? You put it on that.
I think that's another
I'm
thing.
not saying there's a cost. I'm saying there's a cost on both sides. I agree that a woman shouldn't dictate where you go and expect you to pay for it. But I'm saying that there is still costs.
Do you know what it is? I think there's silent costs. For example, as Tazer was saying, I took my mum to get her nails done the other day, and then I had a shoot with the Daniel, you know, the bags. So I knew that I was going to be barefooted. So I'm like, no, I'm getting a pedicure because, boy, if I take my feet out and the people see it, it's mad. So I went to...
I like your modelling, by the way. It's
Thank you.
exceptional.
Thank you.
I even went to look at the jacket and everything online. It was sold out.
I swear.
That's because of you, yeah? You're doing a good job.
Make sure you send them an invoice.
I didn't even join the waiting list. It was ridiculous. I don't even understand what happened.
Soft laugh. But, so my mum's...
So you got a pedi, how much was it?
My mum's getting her nails done and her pedicure. Yeah. I got my pedicure done. So I'm chilling, talking to Lance on the phone. Then I said, Mum, the woman's like, I was going to do the accent, but like, said no card, only cash. I go, let me go cash, but how much is it, Mum? It's gonna 100 quid. I'm like, what?
Are you sure?
What do you mean 100 quid for like everything? Like, what are you getting done? She's going, my nose and your nose. I said, wow, 100 quid.
It's not cheap.
You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, when guys go on dates, for example, a pair of Dior's, £9. A pair of McQueen's, £4.
Well, I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
When I've got budget one day,
in terms of guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even I've got a girl who's
everyone's got their costs.
Yeah, but even one of my friends was rang me. She's like, I want to get a pair of Nikes. I want to get a new pair of trainers. Send me some. I'm like, yeah, cool. So I started sending her bare trainers. She's like, what? Is this how much they cost? 170, 200. I'm like, yeah. She's going, nah, I'm all right, thanks. I said,
because Simi shoes and...
That's what I'm saying, because some women, they're getting shoes for 10 quid. Brother, your shoes are 11 quid, 15 quid, whatever.
Ankles buckling, you know?
Stop it.
Achilles gone. But I'm saying, like, there's ways around it. Like, even like Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, like, there's obviously guys can go on it as well, but a girl can get like a whole dress for like PLT, so.
Nah, Boohoo.
Boohoo, whatever. Girls can get like a whole dress for like...
£7. Tell me I'm lying.
I have, yeah, it's
possible.
Man,
saying,
man looked at me like I'm bugging.
Like, I can't get an outfit for £7.
Fair,
If I
absolutely.
get an outfit for
You can, but
Brother,
can,
if
but
I get outfit for
the rush that
£7,
you'll get.
the moment I leave my house, the wind blows, I'm naked. The outfit is gone.
We can actually reduce that £7 because sometimes with women as well, yeah, it could be the brethren's dress.
Nah, it depends at a certain age.
I don't know.
Hey, don't do that. Because they do it. Don't do that.
I don't know.
Do we need to talk about his choice of women? Or...
Yes. Yes.
You see me with
He came with a fighter shot there.
It's fire from the hip, you know.
You ever seen my CV? She knows ain't no £7 dresses.
Clint Eastwood over there, boy.
They might look good, but boy.
John Wayne.
She comes in peace.
So you're telling me you've never taken a friend's dress off her? No, never.
I don't know if it's a friend's dress. You're asking the wrong question.
That's a question we didn't know. Relationship.
I'm asking is your friend's
When do you
dress?
get
Is
this
this
dress?
your I'm not asking that question. I don't care.
Fitting right.
I saw your friend in this
As
last
long
week.
as it looks good, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So I'm saying, can't be judging my taste out here because you could be in the same box.
Stress.
As long as the shoes are right.
Do you know what's mad? I would never borrow anything from my bedrooms unless
About a watch.
I was like, nah, I wouldn't borrow anything. For me, it's like, if I...
Car.
Would I borrow a car? Yeah, but I wouldn't borrow a car for that reason. I'd borrow a car if my car's in the mechanics.
Bro, that's the best reason to borrow.
Hang on, you're going out with a
no, but that's not
superstar. She's that IG babe you've been looking at. We see like every single post.
He likes every single post anyway. So you can't even tell which one. He keeps them all the same.
I'll tell you factual. You know what I mean?
He's not letting anyone know.
His level still is
you're not better than
So
that
you're
one,
not gonna go pick up the rolls and just
Bianca
swing
has
by.
seen me many a time leave my car at their house because I'm taking one of these with me. She'll tell you, I have no shame. I've been there. I'm taking that with
do
me.
you know what it is about me? Yeah, it's like
I can't do it, man.
the reason I can't do it is because like I love the car. For example, if Byron was like, oh, you can borrow my car, cool. Yeah, I would borrow it, but I would rather borrow it and then drive with like the man them or just have a drive in it and just experience it. But for me to
Do it to impress
You're not doing it
the
to impress
get
someone.
a girl,
Okay,
it's like I can't keep it up because you're gonna see me next week in my 4 Series.
Nah, it's a one-time
So now you're
deal.
looking at me like, oh, it's one time.
So one time, but you need that for the.
I feel like in Dubai. Yeah.
You didn't. So you're
Same
doing
thing.
Dubai.
No, but Dubai is different because like
You don't
They
live
know it's a
there.
rental.
yeah, it's a rental. Yeah,
Okay,
everyone knows it's a rental, innit? I don't live there, innit?
Okay,
So-
fair.
But if you're here doing up, like I know man
It's a
that.
free rental over here.
Nah,
It's your
because
wife's car.
I know man who were doing up Airbnbs and calling it their own flat.
Really?
And the girl's like, there's no character in this. Like, obviously, I keep it low key, you know.
Yeah.
It's not your flat.
Nah, it's obvious.
There's no clothes in the wardrobe.
That is a lot.
Feng shui.
That is a lot.
No smoking inside in the kitchen.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I'm not doing all of that. I'm just saying, listen, this is
7 miles to the
Airbnb.
gallon, you know?
What's that?
The car?
Bro,
Yeah, now you can keep it.
bro, Byron will tell you real life situation. I had a Bentley for a little while. The way I was drinking, bro. Byron was like, yeah, take it, you know what I mean, however long. I called 2 weeks later, I was like, so, you want it back yet? What?
Yeah.
Bro, I went through one time when I left here with these lot, yeah, put in, sport or whatever mode it was, bro, I cleared up most of the tank by the time I got back to Bromley.
Yeah,
worth
that.
I said, Byron, here you
emotional.
go.
It's a different lifestyle.
But
man.
It's different.
But the car's a headache though, because even I must have gone out with my brother the other day and he's got a Wraith. So when we're driving, like the Wraith's bonnet is so big that sometimes when you're turning into like a road that's very tight,
You can't see
you
nothing.
can see. I could see him panicking. I could see him like,
Yeah.
look at your side, please. look at your side. And then we must have gone. I can't remember what it was. Is it the Dorchester? Like there's a big roundabout in West End, and it's like a hotel. Right? Is it Dorchester? So the butler's parked the car, but for some reason I don't know why. I just stayed while he kind of like was talking to that one girl and walking off. The butler nearly had to bang the butler. Yo. But he was this close. My brother ran back like, hey, brother.
Yeah.
Nah, my brother, you know what that will cost? But I feel like with
Cost him insurance money. They
Nah,
get
I
paid
hear
for
that, but with cars, it's like, although they're so nice, there must be a headache though. because you curbing that rim, you denting that car is not.
Yeah,
it's not quick. It's not quick fit.
Yeah, it's stress.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a guy in Romford at a body shop. You can say, mate,
but I think we're over it now. I think we've been driving luxury cars 10 years. Rolls Royces, Bentleys, Range Rover. We're used to it. It's just part of the game. I'm used to it now. What's it like? What about for you? You think you're used to the pain now? You used to be moaning?
Let's be honest, I don't have to deal with it. I just drive it and then I'm like, oh, sorry, babe.
So the man has got a role. So the man has got Come on.
I didn't say men don't have a role.
Open the close case, Johnson.
He has a role.
Yes.
My husband has a role.
That's not her business.
It's not my business.
That is not her
Let me
business.
just state that I'm a very good driver. But
She's a good driver.
I don't
She's a good
get
driver.
involved in the car
Byron pay his
stuff.
own tickets. You know what I mean? Whenever
Yeah, that's
Byron
true.
has the tickets, like I'm gonna call Reg.
Yes.
He can't park. I have to pay by phone.
Yeah,
He'll be
so
like,
they do my
I'm
parking.
Parks. Can you
I just send them the
send
photo.
me a
I'm like,
photo?
No, literally not.
I'm in a meeting. I can't
But
help
that's
it.
partnership though.
Is that
Oh
partnership?
no, she says
Well, it pays
she's
for
like
tickets.
send it to your PA. Do you know
It's
what it is?
partnership.
In Dubai, different time zones. She's my PA when it comes to parking, and I don't know how to park.
But I don't understand why you can't.
know how to
You
park.
only have to press the text. You just text them. In Dubai,
I don't
you just
wanna
send them a
learn.
text number. He doesn't want to learn.
There's
how
one
to do
phone
it.
number.
There's one number.
Pay to park.
Pay to
I've
park.
seen you park
No, he
before.
doesn't
Pay to
park.
park.
I'm thinking, whoa there,
You
buddy.
hardly
to
park.
park.
Hardly park. It's always valet.
Yeah.
But every now and
A couple
then,
of times he's had to
I was
park.
thinking that.
He's panicking.
Pay to park.
every now
But
and
you have to
then.
pay for the
Yeah, you
value.
can pay certain.
No. The valet's fine. But you have to put the.
If you park on a normal street, you have to text them.
Yeah, you have to text a
Just
number.
can't.
Where are you going? Like you're parking on a normal street.
Studio.
Oh, yeah,
Or
so-
maybe meetings or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some places
Yeah.
now.
Oh.
Even you might go to the doctors or whatever. Like what?
I've just never thought about it.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
the doctor had valet.
That was,
see,
hospital's got
valet,
valet.
valet, bro.
Hospital's
Valet.
got
Just
valet.
hop out, dash the key, man.
Yeah.
mad,
That's
innit?
the one thing you gotta love.
Over here, you can't find
You
parking
can't find
nowhere.
parking nowhere.
And that's the one thing I hate.
Especially for big cars as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. The one thing I hated about when I had you guys Ghost, bro. You go everywhere. You can't fit.
No
into
way.
any
Can't fit
spaces.
nowhere.
And
Yeah,
when I used to go Tesco, because you don't want anyone crashing into it, so you're like the bay is tight, so you end up parking in 4 bays, the 2 at the front and the 2 at the back, so people just think you're a cunt.
but
Especially if
now-
you go
but-
somewhere
So
like
now they
Tesco.
park closer to you on purpose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I have that car, I'm not gonna park closest to the entrance, am I? I'm
That's
gonna pick the
other thing, you have to
corner.
park far.
If you drive a
But
car
now-
like that,
now I
if you
don't
drive a
think
car
about
like
it.
that, you want to get to the entrance.
Yeah, we just park.
No,
we
I'm
just
not
park.
trying to flex on anybody in
I hear what
Tesco,
you're
bro.
saying.
I'm parking it quick over
but I'm
there.
parking that car.
Yeah, so no one can see me.
The biggest space,
Yeah.
wherever no one's there, I'm parking in the.
There's always that one next to the car wash.
think when we
You know
first
what
get
I'm saying?
cars,
Yeah, man, park there.
exactly.
man.
When you
now
first
you
get,
don't.
it's like after a while
Now
you
you
leave
don't.
it where you leave it, and you figure this shit out. Trust me, bro. You figure it out later on because you spend all your time trying to find parking. If you
Yeah.
don't leave the car where you leave it, you're gonna be driving around. Especially with the Wraith, for you, man. It was. Did you notice you can't just put it anywhere because the way the door
The
opens,
door's open.
The
Yeah.
door's heavy as well,
it's
man.
heavy,
Is it
it's
bulletproof or
heavy.
something?
it's just thick.
Bro,
heavy.
when I opened the door, I was like, rah.
because of where
And
the
also,
hinge is.
and because it opens like that, it's confusing the first
Yeah.
time I done it because I was like,
Trying to open
He
it.
was like,
Open it that
Yeah.
intuitive.
because normally you're used to open the door like that.
Yeah.
It kind of opens that way.
Yeah.
Just-
But for you to come out,
this is
it has
rich
to be
people
halfway.
problems.
Into, no, literally, a
true,
Wraith
it's
door
true
is literally
still.
halfway into the next bay.
I receive
Come on, how did we get here?
I receive it. I receive it.
But this is real life problems. What do you mean?
I know I'm saying our listeners are probably thinking, what the hell are these people talking about?
No, but that's a
No, I'm
real
just
issue.
putting it out there for the
What-
moment. It's not
what-
just us in the room. It's the listeners too.
What is your favorite car each? As in, like, what would you, if you could say, if you got rid of all your cars
You just
today
keep one.
and you could only keep one each, what car would you keep?
I keep the Ghost. Rolls Royce Ghost. It just drives the best,
It's just-
smoothest.
it's just- yeah.
It's a beautiful
Oh, so
drive.
I probably yeah.
Yeah.
Not the i8, no?
Nah. The Ghost is probably the best. It's the most comfortable. It's the most spacious. If you've got friends and guests, people can jump in the back. It
And
gives you
just drives
everything.
So nice.
Yeah.
It's great for getting driven in and driving yourself.
Yes,
Yes,
both.
yeah.
Doesn't
The Phantom's too big.
know where you were going with that one.
Yeah.
I don't know where you
Phantom's
were
too
going.
big.
This sounds like a
because-
Rick Ross video, bro. Brother, the Phantom, the
we can
Ghost.
we can
the-
relate to some
Bro,
of the rap songs.
Ask him his Mulsanne. Have you seen how long his
Energy.
Mulsanne was? The
Yeah.
Mulsanne was
Nice.
stupid long. You can't fit that in any. If you think my car is long, his car was longer than mine.
But that gives you the power. Listen, we just got a Mercedes. Which one was it? Got an A-Class.
A-class, I think, yeah.
Listen, we're normal again. What are you talking about?
The listeners are locked in now. They're like,
Hey, so-
Listen,
I
I can relate. Listen, I love that car.
It's so good, to be fair. You
It's
can
so
park
amazing.
in small
I love it.
spaces.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Now that I think, look back here. See when I had the Audi A1,
could park anywhere.
Park anywhere.
It's amazing. And, you don't
And
care,
it was a
you just
nice.
throw
I can't. It was a
anywhere.
nice drive as well.
I
It
remember-
wasn't
I
even.
remember-
economical.
I remember Taser had that. Man,
Yeah, it was a nice drive
I was
as
looking
well.
at Taser like, brother, you need to change your car.
Bro, he went. Remember, he went from mad extremes.
No, because you're so.
I went extreme.
No, because you're
Yeah,
big.
yeah, I got big. Yeah, yeah. 'cause
That's
I was a
why
big.
I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
he was big.
Remember, he went from mad extremes. He went from the
That was the extreme.
He went from the A1 to you remember the
No,
Idi Amin joint.
Oh,
Wait,
he's talking
hold
about
on.
the first. He's talking about the
Astra,
A1.
A1, A3, A6, now A5.
Oh, the Idi Amin joint. So that
I
was
don't remember your A3.
Yeah, I had an A3. That
remember
was
that.
my 65 plate. I remember.
I don't
Because I had
remember that
A1 was
colour was
60 black. All my cars have been black except this one.
I don't remember the A3.
Yeah, I had an A3, bro. It was A1. I had an A3 for 2 years, and then I got the A6.
Did I know you?
Brother, I only got the
You
A6
would've
when we
known
started
him.
Spotify.
No, I'm
would've
saying,
known him
did I
because
know
you're
him with
the
the
A1.
A3?
But
No, I remember the A1, but I don't remember
I
the
remember
A3.
the
Exactly.
I had the A3. I got the A6 when we signed the deal.
I remember the A1. I remember the Mugabe whip.
That's the one.
In between those
was
two
the
whips,
That's the Idi Amin one. Yeah.
in between those whips was the A3. I had the A3 for 2 years, bro. The whole recording.
Did we know you then?
We recorded a podcast for 2 years before
No, but
we signed.
did I ever see you get in your car outside?
What's wrong with this guy?
No, because I can't.
Oh yeah. No. Valid point. Maybe you didn't see me. Yeah.
Because that's why I
For
don't
2
remember.
years.
Yeah. That's a valid point. Yeah.
Why were you parking around the corner? What do you mean?
No, we were same studio.
Why did he not see you
just
for
I
don't
2
don't
years?
know. Or maybe you just thought it was the A1 because it's both Audi.
Maybe it looked
They look
alike.
the same.
Yeah.
they look
Maybe
the
you just
same.
thought it was the
For the
A1.
life of me, I don't remember it.
So what's the next car?
But the
I
Mugabe
don't know
joint-
what the next one is. To be honest with you, I don't know what I want to get. But I'm admiring the Q8, but it's too big.
Admiring.
It's too big.
Why not? You're a big guy.
Nah, man, because I'm driving everywhere. Parking is long,
You
man.
get used to it, bro. It fits
Nah,
everywhere.
Oh, you adapt. You changing up soon?
I don't know. You know, I want something big anyway. The next car either be an X4 or a Range. But the only thing is,
Range is gonna get stolen too much.
yeah,
Forget the Range.
like, but I just want something bigger because I just want comfort now. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like once you start to get certain cars or get in certain cars, when you get back into another car, you're like, nah, this don't feel the same anymore. I just need space.
Well, for the record, next year, you know, my big 4-0. I think you need to treat me,
Wow.
and the car better start with a R.
An R, yeah?
Yeah.
Like a Renault
Rolls.
or? I don't understand.
That'd be cold if you get
Yeah, I'm thinking like a
You
little
need to buy.
pimped out
I think you should
Renault.
buy me a Rolls for my
a Clio.
Do
40.
you?
Get
Good
him
to know.
get him a Clio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
A Rose
it.
what? Which one?
I think
Why
I'll
are you
take
entertaining
I'll
them?
take
I
a
don't
rave
understand
as a
what's happened.
little treat, my little UK treat.
That's just in the UK. Dubai is a different story.
Confused.
Different Hey,
confused
Dubai,
with
listen,
this.
what's the car we had the other day in Dubai?
It was in there Hyundai.
Yeah,
Hyundai.
Hyundai, or Hyundai, whatever.
That's our rental in Dubai.
Yeah, Hyundai. Yeah,
Hey,
Nice car.
Listen, I got the Dodge Charger. Everyone was
Incredible.
laughing at me. I said, listen,
garbage.
£20 for the tank.
Dodge
Garbage.
Charger. When I was in Dubai. But that's when I was trying to do the whole
That's the
6
big.
weeks.
That's the big one, no?
Just the muscle one.
Yeah.
It was
You get a
alright.
Hellcat or just a
Massive.
regular joint?
Garbage.
Regular, brother. I'm there for 6 weeks. You think I'm doing Lambo for 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's true.
Or G-Wagon for
You
6
did a
weeks?
car that doesn't turn very well for 6 weeks.
It doesn't tell me. That's
Nah, but
an
Dubai
amazing
doesn't
drive,
matter.
bro.
There's like 85 lanes out there. bro.
Yeah,
You're
8
good, bro.
lanes.
Driving in Dubai is sick.
It's dope. Yeah, yeah.
Sick,
I
man.
love Dubai.
Yeah,
Bare space.
yeah.
He's the one that taught me, bro. I'll never forget. I was excited. Hey, you know what I mean? I want to get a Rolls Royce. Then he sent me his bill. I think I've said this before. When he sent me the bill, it was 24 grand on it. I said, myth.
25.
You know
Service
what?
bills.
Anything that goes wrong in your Rolls is going to cause you problems. The first Rolls I bought, I never had the warranty. The way I would go to the pub after taking it in. yeah. After that, you get the warranty, everything's covered, it's fine. But the first one, mistake.
He showed me that. but I
Everything
said,
is a
myth.
cost.
Big mistake.
Windscreen wiper, normal windscreen wiper might cost you £30 in a normal place. This one's £400.
Yep.
Everything is just like 10x.
Because Byron's not
And you
willing
can't go nowhere else.
Because B's not willing to buy 7 Series
yeah,
parts.
You can't go anywhere. You can't even take it anywhere else.
You can buy 7 Series parts on your Rolls.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
good
don't want
luck.
to do that.
Yeah, it's long. But yeah, it's
No, but to
just,
be fair, if you've got a Rolls, you can't really be.
can't mess about.
Yeah, you can't. You can't be like looking at getting other parts for.
Yeah, the stress.
Budget. And I think, was it you that took the umbrellas out of the door? 'Cause
Yeah.
most people will take the umbrella out. When they put it in, they don't push it all the way in.
Yeah,
and then
that's
they close
happened
the
to me
door.
before.
And then he dings your door. So Byron, whenever he lets you in the car, take the umbrellas out and put them in the back.
Yeah, yeah. But then what happens is when you sell the cars, you forget to put the umbrellas back. So I've got like a whole stash of Rolls Royce umbrellas.
How much are the umbrellas?
Sell
Like
on
2
eBay.
grand
2K?
online.
Yeah, about 2K.
Rich people probably.
It's like 10 grand worth of umbrellas.
Where you zoned out. Like,
Man said 35 bags.
Ooh, when he said that, I was like, it's 2 grand. But I
5 bucks. So all right, let's just get on to. So last time you were here, we spoke about your books. Again, self-made, the business survival
We've got two
kit.
more coming out, yeah.
I can see Pitch It Rich,
Yeah.
and I can see a skincare line.
Yeah.
So let's maybe talk about, I don't know if you want to reintroduce the books again, just for people, the ones that we spoke about already, and then speak about the new book, the new books coming, and then the skincare range.
You talk about the existing, I'll talk about the new.
Cool. So we've got two books. So Self-Made, a definitive guide to business startup success. So it's kind of a pocket mentoring experience, take you step by step through the journey of starting, growing, and scaling a business. And it's a #1 best-selling book, which resulted in us starting our mentoring community. So for the last 5 years, we've mentored entrepreneurs, over 500 entrepreneurs, to help them to get to 6 and 7 figures, typically. And then during the pandemic, we actually wrote the second book, The Business Survival Kit, because there was a time where I think people were struggling with the survival opportunities. We had basically instructed people on how to build a successful business and make money, but I hadn't thought about all the other things that would impact that journey. So imposter syndrome, confidence, goal setting, finances, how to manage a romantic relationship when you're in lockdown with your partner 24/7. So all of that went into the Business Survival Kit, and that's a Sunday Times best-selling book. So that's our 2 so far. And then we've just signed, just last year, we signed a 2-book deal. So I'll let you talk about the new book.
Yeah, we signed a 2-book deal with Hachette, second largest publisher in the world. It's interesting because they said, we don't care about the second book, what you're going to write, but the first book we're going to write with them is about money and finance. And the book that we want it to be called, it's not been confirmed yet, but we think we could say the name, isn't it?
I think so.
Rich Forever. That's the book title. What they didn't teach about money and finance in school. Just talking about money and finance, because it's a question that gets asked all the time. What do I do with my 5K? What about my credit? Blah, blah, blah. So that'll be coming out this year. We are on the final couple of chapters now to finishing that.
You got a rough month? Or
October.
It'll be October.
Okay,
It'll be October next year. Or this year. October this year.
But also covering how you build that generational wealth.
Yes.
I think, unfortunately, in our community, we have a lot of people who are able to make money, but have not thought about how they invest that money for the future, or making sure they have life insurance, a will, and all those things.
Yeah.
So how do you ensure that the money you're working so hard for now is actually going to be able to last you until you retire, or until you die, and then on to the next generation?
Absolutely. Because those direct debits are not that expensive to have protection for yourself, for your family.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's going to die. Why are you not protected? You know, so
that legacy money.
Talk about that legacy money. So that goes into the next book, and then we haven't decided what we're doing for the 4th book.
Yeah.
But it's, whatever. We signed the contract. We're happy to do it. Then we got
The Game.
The Game.
Oh, that's what Picture Rich is a
Picture
game.
Rich is a game.
Okay.
We're going to leave it for you guys. It's
So that's a prototype.
It's a prototype at the moment. Because we've played it a few times, and there's like some tiny tweaks. We like to put out products that we're proud of and stuff like that. There's some tiny tweaks we're going to make, but it's like a pitching game essentially.
So kind of think Monopoly, but for entrepreneurship, just at home. How do you, learn all the things you need to know about business and the definitions, but also pitching and all of that good stuff. So it's a really fun game.
And then we've got high-end skin.
And then we've got the skincare collection. So yeah, essentially I did a campaign with Fiverr. So I don't know if you have heard of Fiverr, but it's like a marketplace for freelancers. Anyway, so I did a campaign with them to build a business from scratch in 6 months. And so that's what I did. So I built this skincare brand, High End Skin, from scratch in 6 months. And essentially it's a brand that helps with hyperpigmentation, dry skin, excess oil. It just rebalances and readdresses your skin. But also it's made from all natural ingredients. So I've struggled with my skin since I was about 14. And so I tried all these different products. I spent thousands on products and estheticians and facialists and stuff, and just not worked, or not worked consistently. So I wanted to bring out a brand that actually works. So it's 3 steps, because I hate those Instagram 18-step solutions. Like I hear Tazer, you got a 5-step solution. That's incredible. But people who've got time to do 20-step solutions, I just don't get it. So it's 3 simple steps: a wash, a serum, and a cream, day and night, and it works. And the results have been phenomenal.
So you use it. So you use it twice a day, basically.
Twice a day.
First thing in the morning, before you go to bed.
Before you go to
So
bed.
which is which?
So you got the wash. So this is the cleansing wash.
Yeah.
So you just use that, just wash your face the same as usual. And then we've got the serum. So the serum is an incredible product. This is Byron's favorite product, so it's a renewal serum. So basically it's just a little pipette. You just wind it off, and it's just a really nice oil, but it's got some really great ingredients in it, like squalene, which is known as a hydrator. So it helps to rehydrate you and make sure your skin, it feels nice and supple and moisturized. And then we've got collagen. It's a collagen vibrancy cream. Now, most people think about collagen from like, if we're being honest, like white people talk about collagen most often about wrinkles. But actually, if you think about it, if you have issues with texture in your skin or acne or spots or just imbalances, you need this to plump your skin back up and to make you look better. So that's what the final solution is. So 3 steps to great skin.
And by the way, that top, you know what I mean, comes off. Don't twist it.
Don't do what Keith says. Just
clear.
pop the lid off and just pump the cream out.
I'm sorry.
Don't wind the whole thing
God
off.
help the instructions weren't clear.
You said
Yeah.
you started a business from scratch in 6 months. How did you scale that in terms of, was there like a budget that you're like, you know what, I can't go above this budget? Can you maybe just
Yeah, of course.
let people know like how the steps you
hustle
took?
as well.
Yeah, because that's actually, it's sick because
Yeah.
it seems like you just literally just said, no, I don't want to sound like, not in a rude way, but it's like, I'm just going to do this in 6 months.
Yeah.
Like, not like that, but as in like,
I understand.
but you've implemented it
Do you want to tell the story
to a
about how it
level
happened
of,
with Fiverr?
Yeah, I'll start it off. So I manage a lot of Bianca speaking inquiries.
Okay.
So all the corporate type of deals that come in. Fiverr approached, where their branding agency came and said, or their agency there came to me and said they want to do a deal with Bianca for something. We went back and forth for a couple of weeks and we were like, okay, this is what we're going to be doing. They pitched it to Fiverr. Fiverr didn't like it. And they were like, the deal's off, it's not happening. Cool, went about our merry way. Bianca now said, you ain't going nowhere. She repackaged what she wants to do and pitched it to the agency to pitch it to Fiverr. And Fiverr was like, we love it. We want to do this with you. So that's how it started. And now if you go on Fiverr's website, YouTube, she's everywhere. And then you can tell the story about.
Yeah, so I shared the journey basically with weekly or bi-weekly videos of the journey from idea all the way to reality. So 6 months of, and we're still not finished on the series, but 6 months of me going from idea to doing the website, to do the branding, to getting the product, to
Is it on
sourcing.
YouTube? Is it on YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah,
Okay,
on my
cool.
YouTube channel. Just showing the whole journey because people don't share it. If we're honest, people don't like to share how they made it happen.
Yeah.
And so I decided I was going to
Fulfillment,
do it. So
everything.
fulfillment, how the posting, all of that stuff, like social media, how to get it on YouTube, how to do the ad campaign for Google. So I shared the whole journey there. And so it was 6 months. I don't know when this comes out, but essentially I announced that we're 3 months into the brand and we did 55K in 3 months. So it's just like an illustration of my journey. The idea was to do 100K in 6 months. That was my goal.
Yeah.
So we've done 55K in 3 months. So we're on target.
target.
But that's, 6 months to do what most people take 2 to 3 years to create, if I'm honest. But yeah.
It's incredible.
That's
Filming it, and it's been an interesting journey.
Yeah, it's been stressful. I won't lie
It's been
to you.
stressful managing that many people, like, because she's got so many different like freelancers, from the logo to the website to the SEO to the content creation, all of that stuff has been an interesting. So
like
although
40 different Fiverr experts, freelancers.
managing all of those people.
But how do you not manage your time in general? Because like you've got this now.
Yeah.
You've got the
Mentoring.
You've got mentoring. You've got the books. You've got
Buying property, we're living half in here, half in the UK. We've got loads of projects.
So how do you like? I don't know. How do you juggle
It's
it?
a great
like?
question.
It's a
And
great
I
question.
wonder that sometimes
Yeah.
myself.
We're good at delegating, first of all, but also like, like even like we have a housekeeper, like to help us at home because we're great at working.
Yeah.
We'll wake up in the morning, go and shower, brush our teeth and go to work.
Yeah.
Like we're not good at that. So we need support from in those different areas. But we make it work and, we live a great life and we put the hours in.
But I
But it
think it's
works.
also about being clear about what your priorities every day.
Yeah.
Like in our second book, we have a goal setting chapter. So I'm clear about what my goals are going to be.
I'm teaching
and
that
then
today.
I'm clear about the actions that I need to deliver as a result. So on a daily basis, it's writing that to-do list, putting it in order of priority and knowing what you need to get done every day. Because otherwise the day runs away. You've not done anything.
Yeah.
So did you do it the day before? As in, so today is what? Wednesday.
In an ideal world, yeah, I would do it the night before for the next day. But realistically, sometimes it's in the morning. Like it's not, in an ideal world, you do it the night before, so you know what your day will be the next day. But sometimes you
don't
just
start your day before it's
I
finished.
remember one time I went to Matthew's house here and he's like, we need to have a meeting to talk about like the progression of faded and stuff, blah, blah. And then when I sat down, I looked at a piece of paper that he was writing on and he had like 26 checkpoints. I I was immediately defeated. 26 checkpoints. He's like, yeah, we got to run through this. I'm already tired. I can't. What you're saying, it's not me to write down what I need to do for the day. It sounds good, but I can't do it.
But you know,
I just have
sometimes
it
if
in my
you have
head.
it in your head, you forget.
Yeah. I know, but I'm the type of person I just like, okay, today I need to do this. Like, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, I've been told like last week what I'm doing on a Thursday.
Sure.
That's what I'm like. So I know what I'm doing. Like, even with me and Marv were talking about, because he's flying away, so he wants to know what I'm doing or what we're doing next week.
Sure.
To book in studio time. I've told him I'm Tuesday this, I know what I'm doing next week.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a
Wait,
random
y'all
week.
niggas have that conversation now. You
You
tell
don't,
me we're
bruv,
recording on these days.
you don't respond in the group. Like, what do you want me to do?
don't
It's
mind.
all in the group. Like, the same way I find out.
I know that one.
All I did, let me just before this starts into the room.
Don't mind Keith.
I was just surprised. I just didn't know we discussed it.
But I would say, like, of that 26, you don't need to necessarily finish those all on that day.
Yeah, no, I
Sometimes
know.
they get carried on to the next
But
day.
it just looks daunting sometimes.
It does, no,
I
it
go
does.
in his office
No,
and it's
honestly, I
like,
look at
But
my
I
to-do list
love having a
sometimes
plan,
and I'm
though.
like, whoa.
I love having a plan.
Yeah.
Short term, long term. I love having.
I think the long-term plan is what excites me. So, like, for example, with the R&B and slow jam brand that I'm building, we've already paid a deposit for a venue in December.
Dope.
So I now know that, okay, cool. Everything that we do leading up to December is all to sell out
that.
December.
Where is it going to be? Or which?
Roundhouse, Camden.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah,
venue.
yeah.
Are you going to be singing again?
I might.
I saw you did. I saw that.
I might.
Jeez.
Do you know what it was? See, with that, so obviously Chucky's a DJ. I'm just I don't know what I am. So everyone was like, nah, Tazer, you can't get away with just coming to the event and getting partying. You got to do something.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, cool, I'll host a karaoke.
Yeah.
So for that edition, they were like, all right, cool, go on the stage. And I said, but to make sure people understand, let me do the first karaoke. So that's what that was. I just
Okay.
done the first one.
Yeah,
but
you
the moment I
opened
done the first one,
Opens up the floor.
Everyone
Everyone's
was
ready.
on it.
but the way we done it was so sick, because Marv made a joke about it. So we had like the Sammy Davis mic. And what we said was, for the next 20 minutes, we're just going to do like a relay. If you like the song, just come on the stage and perform.
Just jump on.
Literally.
I
So
like
the DJ's just mixing. And after I did mine, it kind of just set the tone.
Yeah.
People started coming on.
Relax.
Now you're seeing a girl from that friendship group and a girl from that friendship group just come on the stage and they're performing The Boy's Mine. Like, it was just sick. So everyone was just, then Chucky came on and done Usher, you ain't got a call, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick, man.
Love it.
Sick
Love
event.
that.
We're gonna do
Love
it
it.
again. I think we're gonna do karaoke maybe June. And then the next one will probably be October.
Dope.
But it's building nicely. It's building nicely.
October Black History Month.
It's interesting you ask how we manage it,
Yeah.
but you all have businesses. So how do you manage your time? Because I think people think it's this weird like miracle that we've created. We all have to manage different responsibilities, whether you're an entrepreneur or you have a career. That you have so many things you have to do each day.
Do you know what it is? I feel like we have, but you lot have much more. Like that's all it is.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of like if for example, if you were just like, I'm a we just do properties, I wouldn't really ask you
How you manage your time.
how you
Yeah,
manage
fair
your
enough.
time, because in my mind I'm thinking you've just got a system in place, but because you do so many different things, you do property, you just literally just said that. Remember, if you're doing a skincare line in 6 months, you've had to invest a lot of time and focus into that. So that means focus might have been taken away from something
Other
else.
things,
Yeah.
So has it suffered, or you've put something in place to make sure that
She had to
it
sit me down the
didn't-
other day. She took me to dinner. I said, listen, B, you coming up with too many things, too many crazy ideas. She took me to dinner, you know?
Like I said to you.
You have
And
to
she
have a
had,
meeting.
she had to have a meeting. She goes, oh, we'll talk about it at dinner. That's
Because you
never
kept coming
happened
up with
before.
new ideas. I
Because
said,
we're
"No, I
doing
can't. I
a
need to
Guinness
push
World
back."
Record in October for the
See?
largest networking event the world's ever
Oh, you were
seen.
saying that in
Oh,
Dubai.
you said
Yeah,
that.
so it's confirmed, it's done,
Oh,
we
dope.
organise a space, blah, blah. So I'm just always hitting her with new things. I'm like, yeah, we're doing a birthday gala, 300 people, so that's on Saturday coming. And she's like, B, just
Just relax.
relax.
No, because if you marry an entrepreneur, you need to know that they're always going to have new ideas every morning, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But sometimes these new ideas impact my schedule. And
Yeah, now it's
I'm okay
impacting
with
her.
that. But right now, it always impacts
Yeah,
me.
yeah, now it's
But
impacting
right
her.
now, I have my own projects that I need to focus on. It. So it is about sometimes just having that, again, communication is so important. Having that opportunity to say, listen, right now, I can't take anything else on. So if you
Yeah.
want to add more things to our plate, that's fine. But you need to take it. I can't do it as well.
Stress.
But that conversation has to happen.
I think that, so to add, Bianca
I was going
just
to say something so
secured,
stupid there.
she secured a client in the UAE, a major client, like billionaire, right? So I think it's because of that person why you want to put so much energy into them which is why now you're like,
I mean, they're
I've
a
got
massive
time.
billionaire client. Yeah.
Boy, I hear it.
So I'm like,
You ain't got to tell me nothing else. A massive billionaire.
They're a billionaire.
I'm involved too. What's what we did?
See, look at that energy right there, babe.
Come on, soft life.
Hey, chill out, man. Causing disruption.
friction.
Byron's there sitting there like, fuck
look
mum,
at
man.
the energy.
you get these billionaires too.
But it's you know, there's
incredible
times.
opportunity that is as well.
Yeah, it is incredible. But you know, in business, there's ups and downs and times where you have to focus or readdress your focus and your energy, and you can't. You know, you only have so much energy, right? So you have to think, okay, what am I going to focus on? We're writing the book. Obviously, I've got the skincare brand. I've got the YouTube series. I've got my normal clients, the Googles, the HSBCs and stuff to manage. I've got International Women's Day next month. Like my diary
you're
is
gonna be busy.
packed.
You're flying out this
I'm
month.
flying out this month to the US for the Dubai client. Like lots of things happening. So it has to be about that communication between us as a couple, but also as business partners and co-investors. We have to say, okay, what can we do right now, and who does what? And it's not for us to be on every meeting.
We're multitasking, watching TV,
we watch
till,
TV.
till
we
1
have a great
a.m.
time.
whilst working.
Oh yeah, we have a great
So-
social life. I don't want anyone to think, oh, they just work. Like someone said on YouTube the other day, I swear this couple, they're just in business just for business sake. They're not actually romantic. Like
We do more than they do.
we do. We're always hanging out.
In one
There's
week.
always someone.
Always someone.
Hey, there's always someone trolling, but it's part of the game.
It's funny because I read it. I was like,
I wouldn't even call it trolling. I think it's projecting sometimes because I think people think if I was in this situation, it would be because of this, and
yeah,
this.
sure.
And they're like, well, we're not you.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know no UAE billionaires, man.
Exactly.
Stay over
We know
there.
4
man.
now.
Get over there.
4.
Come on.
4.
Skincare's only got 2 steps in that.
1 step. They got 1 step.
That's it,
skincare
one step.
routine.
We're not the same, man.
just wash their
Dove
face
soap
with
and
butter.
rag. Dove soap and
Yeah,
rag,
that's
you know.
it.
But thank you for taking time out, your busy
It's our
schedule.
pleasure.
Come
I'm
on.
going to go and teach now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
did
gonna
say
go
that.
gym.
Yeah, I'm going to go teach.
That's
So it's going to be
dope.
fun. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, we appreciate you coming through, man. Is there anything else that you want to let people know where they can find you?
Yeah, across the socials, I think Bianca Miller official, Dr. Byron Cole at Mr. B Selfmade is his handle.
We changed it, yeah?
But
No, I haven't changed it yet. I'm keeping it the same.
just message us. No, we actually genuinely respond to DMs. So if you have questions about your business, about mentoring, about your skincare, about whatever it is, just message us, because I think in this world, for us, legacy is helping other people to achieve their goals. It's not just about the money, and the money is the money is an important factor in anyone's life, but for us, it's about helping other people as well. And we're proud to say we've helped over 500 people to achieve their goals.
Mad, yeah.
And the number of millionaires we've made, that's something that I'm really
Real
proud
life.
of.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is that there's so many charlatans out there. There's so many people that will talk a good game and will say, yeah, I can get you to, even for example, with crypto. And everyone was talking about crypto and I can make you money. Or even there's always a scheme, a pyramid scheme. So I feel like a lot of people, for example, if you come on the podcast and you're talking, some people are like, it sounds too good to be true. Because there's so many people out there that take advantage of people's hope and optimism. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like with you guys, that's why we support. And whenever you want to come on, or we always say yeah, because we know that the proof's in the pudding. You're doing what you say you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no sharky business. There's no underhanded stuff. It's real.
Where can they get the
business people.
skincare?
On the website, biancamillerlondon.com. So it's 3 steps, skincare. And you absolutely love it. You'll see the reviews. It's incredible. When you guys try it, obviously, let me know what you think. But
He's got five steps. He
I
might
know you
not
got
change.
5.
No,
Yeah,
but
but yeah.
He might not change.
I did say, I said it off the, I don't think the mics were recording when I said it, yeah. Obviously, I'm reading the ingredients and serious stuff. So those that look at my face and they're like, yeah, invest, get involved. I'm going to be
No
using it.
nasties, no toxins, all
Couldn't even
natural,
pronounce
made in
the
the UK.
ingredients.
This is too long.
I'm not going to front.
There's
I'm not gonna lie.
There's coconut oil, there's lavender, it's okay.
I'm not going to lie. I can't pronounce it, but I know what they do.
I ain't saying we don't know good ingredients.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you know what good ingredients are in there? I've never heard of an esthetician, Marvin.
Listen, anyway, high-end skin, it stands for have it all now. And I just want everyone to be able to have it all now, have great skin, be confident, and just be great in life. We only have one life to live, and might as well make it a good one.
Yes.
And
Amen
what
to
are you
that.
teaching? Or you can't
Goal
say?
setting.
Goal setting.
Yeah, goal setting. So yeah, many people, when they start their year, they want to set new goals. And the thing is, people, just like our money and finance, they never teach us about goal setting. We always hear about goal setting. We always know that, yeah, we're supposed to goal set. And yes, we are. But how do we goal set? What are the practical steps that we take in the goal setting process? Most people just know about two, perhaps just write it down and visualize it or do a mood board. But what are the steps, step-by-step process to actually hitting the goal?
So if someone wanted to go on that course, how they hit you up?
Self-Made Network. Just drop me a message. It's by invitation only. It's called the Self-Made Network. We hold a networking session every single month. And then we have masterclasses by industry experts. Normally, it's not me and Bianca, but we do deliver sessions probably twice a year in the community. And this is my once for the year. Yeah. So I'm just going to give our guys some nuggets today.
But the mentoring is us. So if you want
the mentoring's us. The community,
us.
the Self-Made Network is not us. It's separate.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks again for coming through.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.